October 21st is a significant date in history, as many important events have occurred on this day. In 2003, China launched its first manned space mission, Shenzhou 5, with astronaut Yang Liwei on board. He became the first Chinese person and the 14th nation to orbit Earth. In 1994, North Korea and the US signed an agreement to freeze and dismantle North Korea's nuclear weapons program in exchange for aid and diplomatic recognition. In 1983, the US invaded Grenada, a Caribbean island nation, to overthrow its Marxist government and rescue American medical students. The operation was criticized by many countries as a violation of international law. In 1978, Australian pilot Frederick Valentic disappeared while flying over Bass Strait. He reported seeing an unidentified flying object before losing contact with air traffic control. His fate remains unknown. In 1973, Israeli forces crossed the Suez Canal and encircled the Egyptian Third Army, as part of the Yom Kippur War. A ceasefire was brokered by the US and the Soviet Union on October 25. In 1959, the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, opened to the public in New York City. It is one of the most distinctive buildings in modern architecture. In 1945, women in France were allowed to vote for the first time in a general election, following a law passed by Charles de Gaulle's provisional government in April. In 1944, the Battle of Aachen ended, with the US forces capturing the German city after a month of fighting. It was the first major German city to fall to the Allies in World War II. In 1914, the Battle of Ypres began in Belgium, as part of the First World War. It lasted until November 22 and involved the first use of poison gas by the Germans. In 1900, the first modern Olympic Games concluded in Athens, Greece, after being revived by Frenchman Pierre de Coubertin. In 1805, Battle of Trafalgar, British Admiral Horatio Nelson defeated combined French and Spanish fleet. Nelson shot and killed during battle.